there's no delay.
This is a village where no
Let's see. In my life.
This is a village where no
Let's see. Yep, okay, that's working. Okay. Hi y'all, NTM Jedi here, aka the Texas Gamer. Well, actually, let me move my microphone a little closer so y'all can hear me a little better. There we go. Howdy y'all, NTM Jedi here, aka the Texas Gamer. Welcome to yet another Forge session. I haven't been on this map in a long time. I'm just gonna look up my normal screen. I'm not gonna bother looking at my computer. Okay, so I haven't done really a whole lot. I mean, okay, no. I've done a metric ton. I'm happy with the. Okay, I can't say I'm happy with it. There's a lot that still needs to be done. I've colored the sides. I've really kind of added to the story here. That this is some kind of containment facility or something like that. Basically, kind of adding the mysteriousness of it. I mean, quickly go into player mode real quick. Okay, so if y'all remember from one of the previous streams, these areas were supposed to be teleporters. I couldn't figure out the teleporters out, so I just added it. It's just an extra little area. I might do something with it later, but right now they're kind of just acting like in the map lore, they're acting as like elevators. This room, the corner rooms, I'm not happy with the corner rooms. I am not happy with them at all. I mean, the only part I'm happy with is this part right here. Other than that, it's kind of a situation of I don't know what to do with them. If y'all gonna if y'all got any suggestions, leave in the live chat or comment section down below when the live stream ends in about an hour or 2 or 3, depending on how long I decide to live stream for. Again, I'm not happy with the corner rooms. Okay, I like for the most part the central room. But yeah, the doors. I'm not a fan of the doors. I might try to find a different way to do it. But until that time, I can't really say anything of it. I also need to change up some of the wall decor. These corner walls, I'm going to keep them the same. Only exception being is that eventually I'm going to take out majority of these walls and just extend them. Once I get done with the map, and then I'm just going to finally go into the tiny, itty bitty, mostly insignificant details. This wall, it's like, yeah, I have what in the lore this is supposed to be like one of those sentinel spawners you find in Halo 2 on Quarantine Zone. And I forgot what the other mission was. Anyway, again, I also changed this up. It's no longer just a square. It's now, I'm intending this as like a data pillar of some kind. Not a whole lot of detail, because this map is supposed to be like an area of the foreigners. They, like the okay. Kind of a lore I'm kind of building about this map is that the foreigners, they decided to build this place for a reason. Not necessarily like a temple or anything like that. Like you have in Halo 2. Halo 2, you have a lot of temples being built. Especially on that Crater Lake from Delta Halo and Regret. This is, again, supposed to be a situation where what the hell? Oh, God. Halo 2's... Halo Infinite's Forge lag is real. But yeah, as you can even see, there's like some data streams up there. It's kind of meant to be like a very contained facility, something the foreigners both don't want anyone getting in, but they also don't want anyone getting out. Which is, okay, so for you take a look at Halo CE's elevators in the mission 343 Guilty Spark. The elevators, they're very open. You could pretty much, if the lighting was good, you could see all the way probably from the lowest part of the facility all the way up to the entrance. In this case, again, in lore, the foreigners, they want it airtight. They want this facility airtight. And this fog right here is supposed to be one of the containment measures. As by tell, and by here, if I don't know if you can hear, I'm probably talking over it, but something did get out recently. Now I did kind of draw a little inspiration from cold storage when creating the overall atmosphere, because they're trying to use like some kind of cold air or whatever, trying to slow down whatever this is. I'm not saying it's the flood is the lore of this, but I'm also not saying it's flood, but I'm also not saying it was the flood. It's kind of a situation of, I'm gonna let y'all think that up, kind of come up with y'all's own headcanon for this map of what is stored here. Something terrifying, so terrifying that it even caused the banished inhuman forces to work together to contain it. Something terrifying, something they can't kill, something they just have to. Okay, well, they can maybe kill it, but a situation of the only situation is contain it. I don't know, maybe some kind of biological creature that the foreigners created to help them fight the flood, but this creature went rogue. It was something different. It was something different than what the foreigners were thinking. Maybe it's like the foreigners experimenting with combining foreigner, human, and flood DNA, but kind of altering the flood DNA a little bit. Maybe trying to create like some kind of biological super weapon, but it's a creature, and maybe it went rogue. I don't know. Again, this is a storage facility, both in terms of data, because it's like, what? Maybe this is like a research center. You could probably actually hear the sound of the creature. Again, leave me up to y'all's own headcanon on what's being contained in here. Again, I don't know what to change in here. I know the platform right here is just basic. It's like it's nothing interesting. This one, I like it. I think it looks good. I'm keeping it. But, I might change this up a little bit. The flooring. I don't know. Again, with this map, I'm kind of going for a bit of a Halo CE meets like Halo Infinite type vibe. Because you got the golden colors of Infinite, but you got the general like textures and such of like Halo CE, general layout of the map you might see in Halo CE. Now this is going to be an arena map meant for about 4 players. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do in here. I've had several ideas. Oh crap! I've had several ideas of what to do in here, including kind of digging through the wall. But the only problem is then that leads into here, which again this room very clearly is not finished yet. I still need to do a lot of editing. I need to add some. Okay, I can't add any more FX though because I'm already at the FX limit. So I can add more lights, but I can't add any more FX like holograms or anything, because otherwise then they just don't appear. And granted, it's a bit of a problem with Infinite's Forge. I don't know if 343 has fixed that quite yet. Again, the map has a potential. I played it. The map's fun. Honestly, this map's by some extent a little too balanced. Again, it's also supposed to be a symmetrical facility because it's like, the floaters, they're, I can say they're pretty much into symmetrical designs. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do. Again, when I was building this map, I fell and like I love the room idea in here, but then it kind of came to a situation like, do I really actually like it? No, I don't. I'm too afraid to change too much because the magnets in Halo Infinite suck. They're not as bad as Halo 4s or Halo 5s, but the only problem is sometimes they don't work. It's almost like a random. Same thing with the movement of the blocks. Again, what the hell do I do? I mean, I feel like this room is just, oh god, physics. I don't want to change it too much to map because the map's already balanced. But problem is, I'm trying to fix that because I mean, as you can see here, walls and the ceiling, boring. Okay, the walls aren't as boring, but they're still pretty boring. I want to add something here, like let me pull up. I was on a different map recently, so that's why I had biomes open. So I was thinking right here is adding. Forgot. There's letters there. Okay, where is it? I don't use pillars because I find them kind of cheaty a little bit, but also I don't like the look of them. Halo, and in the campaign and on some maps they look good, but for the most part it's kind of like, it does look good or you kind of just cheating. Okay. I really like this. I really like the 400 blocks, so maybe a little too much. God dang it. But yeah, it's kind of, actually, wait a minute, am I the right way around? Yeah. I know, I don't like no. Might be this one. Yeah, this, no. Again, I am dealing with a lot of limitations here. I really kind of shot myself in the foot with this map. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of like I would like to do something like magnets aren't working now. Oh, there we go. So I want it higher. It's like I got this whole empty void here. It's like I could do something with it, but I don't know what to do. Of course, magnets are not working here. Oh, okay, that's one thing. Nope, that doesn't change anything. Okay. But it's like, okay, I like this. I need more of this. That was unintentional. It's kind of a situation where, like, I like this idea of having something like supporting the walls. Again, that was unintentional. But problem is that it blocks this. But I also don't like the platform. But it also blocks this too. I don't know what to do. I really do not know what to do. Do I have anything built under here? Crap, I don't. God dang it. I hate that. I really hate that a lot. I don't know. What do I do? I really do not know what to do with this room. If y'all have any suggestions, please, please, please let me know. Because I am stumped right here. I mean, if I could get another forger to help me out with this, because again, okay, let me let me be real with you. Halo Infinite is probably the first game where I could actually forge alright. Now, granted, I have created some Halo Reach maps that are maybe not matchmaking grade, but they're pretty alright. They're not excellent. This isn't the most excellent map I've created, though. There's another map in Halo Infinite that's not even close to finished. It's still being decoed up and such, as well as layout. Actually, I might even show it to y'all during this session. But I don't know. I have no clue what to do with this map at all. Or, well, with this corner area. I don't know what to do. If y'all have literally any suggestions at all, please let me know. I am stuck here and I don't know what to do. You know what? I wanted to work on this map during the session, but I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go to my other map and show y'all the and just go and start working on it, because it's the one map where I know what I'm doing. Thing is, I'm better at making arena maps, but it's just in this case, Discipline, which the map I was just showing y'all, it's just a prototype name right now. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep that name. A lot of these names are prototyped or in the beta or alpha phase. Except for Zoological. Zoological is the final name for this map. Yeah, because see, I worked on this map a crap ton. Actually, I started working on this map before Discipline. And this map is actually decent. There's still little areas where, like, I got some issues with layout and just trying to fix it. Especially with things. I suck at terrain. For me, okay. Think of terrain that might take one person, like, let's say Duquesne 23, maybe a day, takes me a whole week. Because I suck at terrain. This is my best attempt at terrain ever. And I'm not even joking with y'all. That's actually the case. That's actually the true case. If it'll load. Come on, Infinite. Load, please. Please. Oh yeah, who here is excited for Infinite Season 5? I'm really looking forward to the AI. Because I think this map would look pretty good with some AI on it. Actually, you know what? Let me give y'all the grand tour. By the way, while there, it's just a prefab I downloaded. It's not gonna stay. I just got it there to remind me. It's like, hey, you need to come up with something there instead of just having the same stone wall everywhere. Okay, by the way, the budget there, it's not accurate. It's been saying 46 for months. Where's... As you can see, I'm at 90%. This map is rather big. Is it maybe, you know, feature on Duquesne 23's YouTube channel? Maybe not. Yeah, I got this area right here. Got 2 drops. I haven't changed the weapons yet. I'll have to just splice them down to try to make sure they're balanced. I'd say the terrain's actually pretty good. Only problem is the flora and fauna. Also I need to remove the scratches. But I hate the scratches on the blocks in Infinite. It shows you that they are individual blocks. I do not like that at all. It might work in like some cases, but for mine it don't work at all. Also, when it comes to like the patterns, or like the grime and such, is like you can really tell that they're individual blocks because they don't merge. But yeah, it's kind of like a situation where I need to fix this area up. You can tell I still have not changed up the patterns here. Uh, there's this over here. I'm glad. I'm happy with this over here. Again, I wish we could get a budget increase. Okay, when 343 I mentioned that there'd be a budget increase on Forge, I was going, oh, that's good. I really, really, really am glad about that. Every iteration of Forge ever, I end up running out of budget because my ideas are too grand, are too ambitious. I will say though, this map is double in size in comparison to what it originally was intended. Okay, so y'all see the structure right here, right? Y'all know the map on Halo 3 ODST. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Lost Platoon. This is based off it. Originally, I was intending to make the map Lost Platoon in Halo Infinite. But then it started going farther and farther and farther and farther and farther and farther until it's at this point. Now, I can't afford to make any caves or anything. I would like to, but the map's just too freaking big. I've shrunk it down a little bit here and there where I can. Like here, this originally went out farther. But, again, I am struggling, trying to just make it so I'm not wasting all my resources. Just trying to make this map look good. I'm gonna pop out of this so y'all don't hear the ghost in the background. Again, I like the bases. I really do. I really love the bases. I love what I've done with them. I still got to do a little bit of texture editing and such like that. But for the most part, the bases are the way I like them. I mean, yeah, I still got to remove the scratches because it's making it look like it's just individual pieces. But I really got... I'm trying to think... Okay, again, as I said before, the simulation budget here that's on the screen right now is not correct. It's not showing the entire thing. Because again, it's around 46 for about half the development process of this map. The actual number's at 90. So I am highly limited on what I can do right now. Again, the audio is perfect in this map. Audio is completely perfect. I don't really plan on changing anything about the audio unless the audio breaks or something. In terms of visual effects, I got that the way I want it. I'm not gonna change anything about that. But again, the one problem is the budget and the floor. I got so much freaking ground I need to cover. Ideally, I would like to completely remove this whole area. But then, there's another problem with that. Because then, okay, first of all, anytime I try cutting this area out, it's ended up cutting too far into this area, which the map works very well with this area. Kind of acts like another fallback position for you to respawn at. Same with the area over there. It's like, and also, another way I tried taking this area out was I tried building a cave. It didn't work. It looked absolutely awful. Did not fit at all. Plus, again, considering the fact I only had 90% budget left on this map. Now, I don't know how far above the budget you can go. In games like Halo Reach 3 and I forgot what the name for Halo 5 they used was. Oh, well, who cares? Halo 5 sucked. Same with Halo 4. Halo 4 is like, the budget in Halo 4 sucked even more. But I'm trying to remember. Can you go... Hold on. Let's see. What was my number again? crap. I explains why it auto-corrected to bucket. Oh! Wait. In map options towards the bottom, you can see different budget meters. Some of them are soft limits, while others are hard limits. I believe dynamic budget. I guess most of my structure objects are probably set to dynamic by default. Go around switching everything to static. I don't know. There's a handful of affix I just checked. Now all the objects that I thought might be dynamic are actually static. Map budget. Wait. Again, this is very confusing. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna run an experiment because I'm not getting the answer I want. I'm gonna grab this and I'm just gonna duplicate it a whole bunch. Okay, so they increase the dynamic. This might have been a bad idea. I forgot. I got the undo button. I love the undo button. It has saved me so much time. Let me grab something I don't have on the map. Like something Foreigner. Crap, I didn't even check what the budget was. 90 on dynamic. Gonna keep doing this. 92. Static hasn't changed. Again, just gotta keep doing this until I can't do it no more, or until that the dynamic object budget becomes 100. I'm gonna be here for a long time. Simulation memory hasn't changed. Oh, that's a global. Okay. Yeah, this don't make any. Oh crap! I'm pressing the wrong freaking button. Okay. I'm on. It's got to run out eventually. We'll get to 100 eventually. So close. Because I know with like the physics, you can, or like with the, yeah, the physics and the FX, you can go way over. like, I think probably up to, like, almost 1,000, I want to say. I don't know, I've never gotten that high. But I just want to know, like, when does it stop placing? Okay. So it looks like the dynamic is the max, as well as the Forge simulation. I gotta click the undo button for... Oh crap. Never mind. I was cooking. Again, I don't freaking pay attention. Again, eventually I'll get there. One of these days. Yeah, as y'all can see, I have a budget problem. I've got to find a way to shrink this map by a little bit. At least I'm heavily limited though. We'll show y'all another area in a second that needs to be, like, I can probably move some more stuff from. Yeah, why can't I just hold down the button? The undo button. I mean, come on, 343. Hey, come on, 343. Answer me that. Why can't I just hold down the undo button? I'll admit my map will never get as good as, like, all the other great forges out there, like, especially the ones that got their maps on multiplayer side. I'm actually working on another map, though. Okay, there's 3 maps I'm working on, varying in range of completion. This is the most complete map right now. Wait a minute. Why? I'm an idiot, guys. I forgot about that button, or that ability. And that's the thing that happened in Halo... Was it Halo Reach it started? I don't know, because I haven't been on proper Halo Reach's Forge ever, like, even past when Halo Reach, when 343 stopped support for Halo Reach, because Halo MCC's version of Reach Forge came out. But yeah, I could probably get rid of, like, this, like, a significant... Okay, maybe not a huge amount. Again, I am limited on what I can do here. I know a lot of people say, oh, you know, with Forge, like, you know, the limit is your imagination. Well, my imagination is pretty large, and the limit is actually the budget and my capabilities as a forger. Again, I'm not the worst when it comes to Forge. I mean, okay. Crap, did not mean to change seats. I will admit, I've seen some maps get into multiplayer before from Forge, and it's, for me, it's kind of a situation of, first off, how? It's like you take a look at some of the maps I've seen in Infinite's multiplayer, some of the Forge maps, and I'm kind of just thinking of, like, heck, some of my maps in Halo Reach look better than this one. Metaphorically speaking, not really. because my maps in Halo Reach sucked, except for one map, but that map still wasn't great. It was my first proper map that could actually work, given Halo Reach's days, where maps were pretty much just you just tossing objects together. Because in multiplayer in Halo Reach, you're not, or for Forge in Halo Reach, you're not really hugely worried about making your map look pretty. You're really more just hoping, A, that your map functions, B, that your map doesn't have any gaps or any glitches or any disco. If y'all don't know what the discoing effect is, it's a thing that, out of my knowledge, started at Halo Reach, where you merge two blocks together, it starts kind of, the textures kind of start to glitch out. That was my biggest pain in Halo Reach. I made some maps in Halo Reach that could have actually been introduced into multiplayer, but I never even bothered trying to do that. I mean, yeah, okay, in comparison between those maps back in the day versus the maps I make now, the maps I make now, if I made them back in Halo Reach, I would have had probably 13 or 15 maps in Halo Reach's multiplayer, basically in Battle and Arena. But not Halo 5 or Halo... Okay, no. Actually, I'm going to say Halo 4, that had the best maps I'd ever made until Infinite's Forge came out. And I made this map and Discipline, and there's another map I'm making, but it's literally just one building right now that's still being worked on. It's supposed to be a Forge session, however, I haven't done any forging yet. It's just been me venting or me discussing. I should have labeled this live stream like Forge discussion, or should have done this like a simple video, because I think at this point I've been live. How long have I been live for? I don't know. It doesn't say. Frick. Yeah, again, it's a situation of... Again, we're back to talking about this map. Okay, I like the pathing. I love it. I love it. Again, this is supposed to be a scenario where, like... Okay. Lore of this map. UNSC, they went like, okay, you know what? They found this area on this clearly Forerunner planet. And it has some kind of weird stuff on it. So we're going to set up 2 research bases. But hey, you know, the Banished found it, or Covenant, or whatever. So we got to make sure this place is defended. So that explains the Mat Cannon. Aside from that, I'm kind of stuck here. It's like, okay, for me, when it comes to Forge, there's like a couple phases of map development that I get stuck on. In this case, it's one of the later stages when you've already built up the layout of the map, but it's like you're running low on budget. So you're going like, okay, I have to make sacrifices somewhere. I have to sacrifice some of the map just so I can make sure I have enough budget to make the map not look like it was made in Forge. I mean, yeah, Infinite, most maps are going to look like they were made in Forge because, again, you know, we don't have a proper terrain editor. I will admit, I'm the outlier where I am not the biggest fan of a terrain editor. I would like some kind of terrain manipulation where I can at least smooth out certain areas. Because the thing is, yeah, we have some limitations with the current terrain. For instance, right here, this area has a problem with that. But I can't really add a whole lot, because otherwise then it's going to kind of mess up a whole lot of other stuff. But also this, over here. What the hell's on my computer screen? My computer screen is struggling to run the Xbox app right now, because basically I am streaming from OBS to the Xbox app to my Xbox on my TV. But yeah, it's like, okay, I want to remove this, but I can't because that connects to other terrain over here. And the other situation is over here. I want this to merge onto here just a tad bit, not a huge amount. So I'm kind of stuck here. Again, I would like it if I could get another forger on here to help me. Because I'm pretty much dumb when it comes to this stuff. I mean, Duquesne, if you end up watching this video, if you could help me, I need help on this map. So, I need help on both maps. Especially Discipline, but this map, it's like, it's more a situation where I need help on terrain. Because, again, I suck on terrain. This is definitely my best attempt at terrain in Halo history. Again, I mean, and Halo 5, there was one map I started, never finished it because eventually I just got done playing Halo 5 because at a point, Halo 5 just was a situation where it was more of a chore to play the game than actually fun. Like, Firefight for me in Halo 5 was fun at first. You know, getting to run over some crawlers and such with the Warthog, but the boss fights just wore on. And the fact that it was limited to online sucked. To me, there was almost no redeeming qualities to Halo 5. Yes, Halo 5 kind of was kind of the starting the whole terrain phase for Halo. Halo 2 NCC or Halo 2 Anniversary Forge was really the start of it, but the Forge terrain there was sucked. You couldn't really do much with it. But again, this map is the first map I've ever had actually any good terrain, where the terrain actually works. I mean, yeah, again, there's some areas where I have terrain issues. First, it's with this, and I guess this is a prefab because I needed something here and I couldn't think of what to put here, so I just go, I'm just going to search up through the prefab area and it's like, okay, I found this, so I'm going to use it. And honestly, it kind of works. I'm not going to undo it yet because I don't want to have to delete everything if I decide to delete this in the future. Oh, yeah. I love this. This was one of the first spots of terrain I built. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm not going to change anything about this. But as y'all can tell, the walls of this map kind of suck. And you might be wondering, why do I have invisible air? There's going to be no aircraft on this map. Sorry, I know. We all love aircraft in Halo. We all love flying the Banshee, but I'm not going to bother with the Banshee or Wasp because I don't have the budget to really build up high enough for Wasps or Banshees. I would have loved to, though. Cause I love the Banshee. Halo... Okay. What's y'all's favorite version of the Banshee? Mine is Halo Reach. I love the Halo Reach Banshee. I remember I going into big team battle and I'd earn, like, killing airs and... I forgot, what's the one before Extermination? On big team battle? Like, there were some times I was going like, okay, how have I not got Extermination yet? Because I was getting, like 30 or 40 kills in one big team, actually big team battle heavies match. I got, I think, 30 kills with Banshee. I think I've only gotten Extermination twice. One in Halo Reach big team battle, but then again, because most of the enemy team had quit. Because the enemy team couldn't fight us very well. Basically, I took out 3 guys with a DMR while they were charging me, and swung around with the Spartan laser and took out a Falcon. The entire enemy team was just 6 players. Well, actually, no, I think that was actually the number for Big Team Battle for players in Halo Reach. I'm pretty sure it's 8v8 now. Is it? Yeah, I think it's 8v8 now. Yeah, guys. Again, I don't know what to do with this. this area, ideally I would love to keep it, but it's such a big area. I don't have the budget to really place enough grass or anything like that around it. So I'm gonna leave that up to y'all if I can. I've never had anyone really message anything on the messages for a live stream. But at this point, I can just kind of experiment on what I could possibly do with here. Again, my budget is limited. There's Alpine. There's Alpine. Again. Okay, again. I would love to be able to just kind of extend this here up to maybe about here. Kind of add a cave. Kind of something similar to like Halo 2's Overlook area. On... What's the map that was inspired by Blood Gulch? Or that's a kind of a... I can't really say a remake of Blood Gulch because there's change in the structure of the bases, but for most part of the map's almost the same. It's not Damnation. Crap, what's the map? Coagulation, that's it. Yeah, Coagulation. But kind of like the cliffs from Coagulation or Hemorrhage from Halo Reach. Again, I would love to do something like... I'm going to go and delete this. At this point, that's become an eyesore. Okay, deleted both those. Because I don't really like them. Okay. Oh, wait. Crap, what block was that? That is lucky that actually looks good right there. But the problem is, I want to shrink it. I want to shrink that spot. I'm gonna keep that there for now, cause look. How am I getting lucky with this? Lucky but unlucky, because I keep on going through random rocks, and they all of a sudden just look really good there. But again, the only problem is I want to shrink it. I want to shrink the area. I want to shrink it so bad. Because I have to. Because again, I'm running out of budget. You know what? I might have an idea. Okay. It doesn't look terrible. How am I lucking my way through this? Hey guys, have y'all ever seen someone just luck their way through building a Forge map? How does this look? Oh, well, there's a tree sticking out of the rock. Oh, I was like, well, hey, you know what they said, things come in threes. That actually looks good with 3 rocks. But I need more rocks. Give me the rocks. Okay. I know it's a little cheaty, but... Hey, the cliff rocks, they're very useful. Oh, but there's that problem. I have never used stalactites. I can never imagine myself building a map that needs stalactites. I'm not that good of a forger. Actually, hold on. Let me head up here. What does it look like from here? It's looking actually pretty good so far. Still, I gotta build this up a lot. Any gaps in? No, there's not gaps. Good. Guess kind of situation where I kind of just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, this is actually looking not terrible. Again, I would love to. I just thought of an idea, and this might actually allow me to save a lot on the budget. Okay, so. If y'all remember from earlier, I showed this area that honestly is kind of just a waste of space. So, oh crap, got that problem though. Because again, it feels a little too enclosed. I guess what I could do. Does this connect anywhere else? No, it doesn't. I might have an idea. This will save me a lot of pain in the future. Because again, I cannot use the same rocks all around the border. Because then it just looks too samey. I mean, already the map looks too samey, but it's kind of a situation of I need to do that so I can just visualize it. I mean, then again, you take a look at no, not Behemoth. What's the other map? But it's like, okay, on like one side they have a cliff, the other side it's just a scenic view. Then you both have cliffs, so it doesn't really change anything. But it's map upgrade here is stupid symmetrical. I need to change up some stuff that will make it look less symmetrical. But I can't do a whole lot because otherwise they know I'll ruin the balancing. Okay, I'm gonna remove this and then remove this. Will I regret that? I don't know. Maybe. And then remove this. And this. Oh, this hurts. This hurts so much. This hurts to do. Because I've had this area like this for... When did Halo Infinite Forge come out? I'd probably say a couple months after Halo Infinite Forge came out. Oh, this hurts. Oh, this hurts so much seeing it like this. Oh, god dang it. And it already kind of has like a natural curve to it, too. Now I just gotta kind of get the rocks to fit it. Oh. It's not closer. I was like, okay, it's pretty close now. No, it's not. Not even close to close. Make it look like this is some kind of mountaintop thing. Oh crap. No, I'm going back to the same problem I had earlier. With that being... I'm being cheaty with it. Again, do we have any forgers watching this right now? Any other forgers? Oh, wait a minute. I gotta extend this over here. It's a little cheaty using just upscaled rocks to the extreme. I will say, though, I'm... Okay. Whoever amongst 343 came up with the idea of having scalable objects, I love you right now. You made my life so much easier. Ooh, that might be too big. That's what she said. Oh, Lord help me. Again, will I regret doing this? Maybe. But it's for the look of the map, man. It's for the look of the map. Can't skip on looks of the map. Especially considering the fact that I would like to have a map that will go into matchmaking. I would love to do that because I've been wanting to do that ever since Halo Reach. Like a matchmaking worthy map. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's a gap there. Oh, I forgot these respawn points. Completely forgot about these. I don't know what to do the other side, though, because, like, it's a situation of this is going to be the area where it's not going to be same on each side. I need a very large... a rock I could scale big. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I'm going to flip this around. Add a waterfall. Because I like waterfalls. If your map has a waterfall on it, it's instant victory. Oh, it's one victory, at least, in my book. Oh, crap. No, that don't look good. Darn it. I'm struggling here, guys. I'm struggling trying to figure out what to do. These maps are sucking away my life. If anyone knows Duquesne 23, yeah, please Duquesne, help me. I need help. Or any actually good, or any forger who knows what they're doing. I may look like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. I'm not the best forger. I am not even close. Again, why does 343 feel the need to build a rock like this? Like, this is the most useless rock ever. No offense if you like the rock, but just, it doesn't look good to me. It's like a moment from Lion King here. Just no zebras and no giraffes and no elephants and such. This is pain. This is agony and torture. And I'm putting myself through it. Thing is, problem with me is like I'm never happy with this product with things I build. I'm always going like, no, it doesn't look that good. You know, I could probably do something a little better there. And then it's looking, in my opinion, it's looking worse. And it's like, the problem is like I haven't really finished a map since Halo 4, where I made a map that honestly I could imagine being like a 1v1 playlist for Halo 4. Not much bigger than that. Oh, I completely forgot about the frigate up there. How does this look when you climb up here? No. God dang it. I'm freaking struggling here. I know I need to do something here rather than just a wall. Because, again, it's a situation of I can't just do a wall 360 degrees around the map. I mean, I know I could. You got Blood Gulch and Hemorrhage. Okay, no, not Hemorrhage, because Hemorrhage has the beach on the one end. I probably need to go to the beach or something. Try to get this headache off my mind with this map. Because, okay, problem me, I end up making a lot of maps way too freaking big. In this case, I made this map way too big. And I'm paying for it. Wait, where? Oh, it's on this side. How's this looking? I don't know. I really don't know. God, someone help me, please. I am just so screwed here. So freaking screwed. Because the other thing is, this is going to change up the gameplay flow. I mean, I could always add a soft kill barrier up here, but problem is, I don't like using soft kill barriers. I think they're cheap, but also invisible barriers. It's like, okay, like Halo 5's Forge maps, I honestly don't remember any of the Forge map names for Halo 5, but you had one map, it had an ocean, and it was deep. I found that as interesting because it's a situation of, you jump off the map, you're going to die in the water. In this case, you jump off the map, I'll show you. This is going to take a while. Situation. Oh, I'm falling, I'm falling. I'm alive. And I see underneath the entire map. And I hate it. I don't like using soft kill barriers. I don't like using hard kill barriers. I mean, yeah, I acknowledge there are sometimes hard kill barriers do work. For instance, you have a death pit. That works pretty well. But also, I don't like using invisible barriers. Yes, I'm using an invisible barrier here. Because I had no other option. But also because this map not going to have any flying vehicles. At all. Because I don't have the budget to be able to make a map according with flying vehicles. Plus, where is it? Y'all can see, I have a long way to the top of the map. I have no intention of raising the map up because that's going to take forever to raise it up. And I never had the freaking time. I mean, heck, I was lucky I had a day off from work. Which is why I'm able to actually do this. I mean, okay. I'm good at making scenic areas on maps. But that's about it. Okay, well, and bases. I'm actually really good at making bases on maps. I suck at terrain. I suck at decor. Except when it comes to lighting and such. I'm actually really good when it comes to lighting and some other stuff. If y'all saw my discipline map, y'all saw some of the areas that actually I made pretty nice. Like, the environmental things, I'm really good at doing. When it comes to terrain, or decorate, or like, you know, like decorating like, crap. Like, changing the texture of the blocks, I suck at it. It's like, I don't know what to choose. I mean, okay, roof here. I'm set on the roof. Except for the Scratches. I hate the scratches. Spawning. Gameplay layout. I'm excellent at creating gameplay layout and match flow or game flow. But I suck at so much other stuff. Which is why I'm stuck with this. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good, but I need to figure out how to prevent this from being exploited. I mean, I could always make a cave again. I mean, heck, it's already kind of naturally forming on its own. Well, not really, it's not forming on its own. I'm the one building it, but... situation of how would I make it flow up there naturally, so it doesn't feel like it's, artificially made, artificially built. I have no freaking clue. And I think it's the situation of I can make this right here the cave exit, and you can just kind of hop down here. But again, situation is, how do I bring players from there to here without it feeling janky, without making it look ugly either? I mean, could probably actually, let me see, how will this look? Like, okay, I love this rock. I've used this rock on every map I've started. No, I said started. Most maps never get this far. From the ones I've made. Ah, crap. This is the one problem with the flipping. No. I don't know. Also, I am very religious when it comes to saving the maps because I have lost so many maps that were so far along to game crashes. And then after that, I just give up on the map because the situation of I spent so much freaking time on the map. I'm going to have a heart attack if I try to start it again and then it crashes. So now I save religiously. Because okay, Halo 5, I was working on a map that was so close to being multiplayer quality. Didn't save it at all. And then guess what happens? My game crashes. Because Halo 5 servers suck. And so their connectivity. Okay, it's like, anytime, when I was playing Halo 5, I always had connectivity issues. Like, Halo 5 servers sucked on connectivity. Halo 4 servers were pretty good. Halo Reach servers, though, oh god, Halo Reach servers. Well, okay. The multiplayer balancing Halo Reach was excellent. Maybe not for the people who played against me, though. Because back then in Halo Reach, just put me against the entire enemy team and I'll win. Nowadays, it's a situation of I didn't play Halo for probably a year or two because Halo 5 sucked. I had no reason to play Halo 5. So then, didn't play it for so long, I got rusty. You know what? That makes me want. That makes me wonder. Should I do a multiplayer live stream or start recording multiplayer game sessions? Yes, the video quality is not going to be great because Xbox's companion app sucks. But it's the only way I can record this without having to plug in a million different cords. Because I hate having to mess with cords. Actually, I didn't think about how that looked from distance. I don't know. I really do not know. Also, I have this eyesore here, but this is connected to a different piece which is right there. This is another part where I kind of wish we had the ability to delete certain parts of terrain. Or kind of just flatten it. Like, okay. I think back what I said earlier, just a little bit. I would love a terrain editor, but not where we're editing the map's preset terrain. But where we're able to, like, flatten certain areas of terrain pieces. You know, keep the terrain pieces like we already have. They're very useful. But flatten certain areas. Like, for instance, again, as I said earlier, this. I did not mean to jump down. I would love to have flattened this piece, but keep the rest of it the same. And also kind of, you know, blend this together. Or have, like, some kind of feature where you guys go, like, okay, I want my pieces, like, okay, I want the terrain pieces on the map to blend. You know, because, like, okay, we have the build menu. You have lighting, nav mesh, audio, reflections. Add a terrain connection or a terrain meshing feature. That will mesh all of the terrain, making it seamless. That would be a feature I'm pretty sure all forgers would be really appreciative of 343. And I'm pretty sure it'd be considered one, maybe not the best update of Forge ever, but one of the best. Maybe top 5 or 10. I don't know. Are there any forgers who decide to pop in the comments section or whatever? Let me know what y'all think. If they added a terrain meshing feature so that you couldn't see the the oddities. Like this. I mean, yeah, it's not terrible here. I'm alright when it comes to it. I'm not excellent. I've seen some maps out there where you cannot even see the seams. God, have I been talking for 2 or 3 hours about just, like, talking and not forging? You know what? I'm going to show y'all the third map I'm working on real quick. And actually, I might just stick to that for the remainder of the stream. Because it's a map where I have a lot I can still do on it. I just hope it is... Ah, there we go. Security. Again, prototype name. I just realized I'm looking at my computer screen the entire time for this and not my TV screen up top. Just realized I didn't realize how bad video quality my monitor has. I mean, my monitor doesn't have terrible video quality, but it's an older monitor. Okay, not terribly old. I mean, okay, I will admit I used to have a TV for my computer monitor. It had better quality than this, better image quality than this. I wish I had 4K stuff, but I have nothing I own has 4K. All has either 720 or 1080p. Only difference being my computer graphics card. It's a newer graphics card, but unfortunately it's more advanced than the TV monitor or computer monitor. If y'all play Halo 3 ODST, y'all probably recognize the beginning of this building just by shape alone. And then you take a look at the inside, y'all will begin to notice what this is inspired by. Aside from this, because I didn't want to just do a standard roof. I wanted this to be unique. Now, I will admit, my original... Don't mind the discoing, that's going to be removed eventually. Okay. I am wondering... Okay, so, real quick. This map was originally intended to be a remake of the Halo 3 ODST map, but I realized that my skills are not up to snuff to do the streets very well. So, I'm thinking either I use this structure and... No, I don't want to... I need to... Okay. Situation of... Should I start this out as a completely different map from what I intended? either turning it into a big team battle map, or as originally believed, turn it into an arena map, but be completely different. Just keep this area, because again, I love the structure from Halo 3 ODST. I found it as a really neat structure that really could be part of a multiplayer map. Again, why did Bungie not introduce that Halo 3 ODST Firefight map into Halo 3 multiplayer as a arena map? It would have been amazing as an arena map. But they didn't. So, wah. Anyway, but it's like, this could be yeah, it's be a great area. The only problem is I don't know where to proceed from here. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna remove this. This is an eyesore. I mean, the structure is right now, anyways, because it's not completed. But should I take this building and I'm formulating an idea. Oh my god. Was that one map from Infinite? Like the neon city lights or whatever it looks like. So I could do something similar to that on this. I could sort of viewer count just went from 2 to 3. Nope, I'm just seeing things. Oh, I need to flip this over. That's gonna bug me. I know there's a lot of this on this structure that's still like that, but I'm not gonna bother with it right now. It's just because this is the side I'm seeing like constantly. Whoops. Nah, I think that makes it look worse. Again, this structure could be great, absolutely great for part of a multiplayer map, but I don't know what to do. Although I said I'd go to this map because I had ideas, but now I get into it, I don't know what to do. I really do not know what to do. That's the problem with me and Forge. I start working on something that's so grandiose in my head that when I start working on it, it becomes too grandiose. Almost delusional. Again, I like the idea. Okay, this is like one base. Originally, this wasn't intended as a base, though. It was intended as like a central area. Oh, sorry. Again, I need other foragers' help on these 3 maps. Again, how long have I been live? I don't know how long how long have I been live? How do I check to see how long I've been live for? I don't know. Crap. Oh well. I just punched the wall. I check my phone to see how long I've been live for, but I don't know how to check that. You know what? I can always put a, you know, that's a good idea. I might try putting a community post. Yeah, because I think after the live stream, I could probably do that, and just start putting community posts and like what y'all think. Because chances are y'all might have more. Y'all might have ideas that I'm not thinking about, because my imagination is pretty ambitious, but too ambitious for me to complete. In most cases, it's my curse. One of many. Yeah, I love the interior. It's a great option for multiplayer. But do I do... Because, okay, again, 3 options for this. A. I just turn into a big team battle map, which isn't too difficult. But I've tried so many big team battle maps at this point, it's like I want to make a good arena map. 2. Could turn into a bog standard arena map that has not a whole... I mean, yeah, there's some great arena maps out there that don't have any inspiration behind them, that are just kind of people just throwing stuff together. But other option, I can go back to my original idea of just remaking that Halo 3 ODST Firefight map. Problem is that I'm not that great of a forger. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna forge curved pieces of road. I mean, okay, this is a road piece I created for a different map, but that I started using this map originally. Only problem is it's not a really curvable piece I've created. You know what I'm doing? Wait a minute. Yeah, it's like metal. It's supposed to be asphalt. It's like, really? Really? That's okay. Okay. You know, let's see what I can do. If I can do anything. Because I suck at a lot. I suck a lot. Bad stuff. Too sharp. No, I want the green. Give me the green. Now, question. Can I get this to work? Oh, crap. I'm at the bottom. I need more precise editing. So close, so close, so close. This is working. Is it gonna work? Oh my god, have I become smart? Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Frickin' servers. And the thing is, I never have internet issues here at my house. It's more of a situation of that either Bungie's, 343's, Microsoft's, or whatever servers suck. Because again, I never have connectivity, or also EA. Every single EA game I've ever played, I've had issues with their servers. I will say though, Halo, one of few games that I never have server issues with. One other game that I'm surprised that I never have server issues with is Sea of Thieves. The hundreds, if not probably thousands of times I've played Sea of Thieves. Okay, maybe not thousands of times because it's only been 2019 when I started Sea of Thieves, but never have connectivity issues with Sea of Thieves. Ever. Frick. And of course, it's back to that. Frickin' servers. I'm breaking inside right now. Y'all can't see, but I'm breaking inside. Well, I guess 343 is telling me that this live stream is over. I swear, it's Forge. Forge servers I have an issue with. You know what? Let's check what's in the shop then. Apparently nothing. Okay, well, I'm gonna take that as the live stream has ended because 343 apparently hates me. Hope y'all enjoyed this less than stellar live stream. I hope whatever the next live stream is or next video, I hope y'all like it, and I hope it's actually better than this one. This live stream sucked, in my opinion. I don't know why I'm looking at my camera. I don't got the camera on right now. But I hope the next live stream is actually decent. So, hope y'all have y'all a great rest of y'all's day. And I'll see y'all next time.